BHT, Beards, Heads, and Threads YouTube channel. Usually I have a mic, but today I got my phone on the charger. Hopefully everybody's off to a great start on their Sunday afternoon. Sunday fun day is what they call it. Certainly not Monday fun day. Nobody wants Mondays, right? Doesn't matter to me regardless. Mondays, Sundays, same to me. Sundays I get to go hang out with people, sometimes at church, and today is just a chill day. Before I really get into what I'm talking about, I've got glasses on right here. If it's a little echoey, I'm in my studio. Apologize. So, got these glasses. I love these glasses. Look great, right? Beards, heads, and threads, right? Not, we talk about beard care, head care, clothing, fashion, right? Got the fashion, got the beard, heads. Well, we talk about fashion. We talk about threads, AKA threads, fashion. Glasses. I got these glasses. Where did I get these glasses? I'm glad you asked. Got a great deal on these glasses. If you're into like nice sunglasses that are polarized, I'm not an affiliate at all. I'm not making no money off this company. And that is true. That's true. See that? What's up, Clyde? Good to see you. These glasses are ones that I found over Christmas time on online. I got these glasses at Knockaround. Knockaround is what the brand is called. Let me see if I can get that on here. Knockaround. Okay, I know it's backwards, but Knockaround glasses. These are polarized. The golf ones. I don't know if you can see the golfer right there. I like golfing. Super nice glasses. I enjoy these, and so here's the deal. It's gonna be honest confession here. By the way, if you're in here, please make sure you hit that like button as you're coming in. I appreciate it. Just double tap the screen. It does help this channel. On our way to 10K, we are starting out really well. We just hit 8,000. Just did my giveaway yesterday. If you didn't get a chance to catch that, shout out to Marky Mark for winning the head shaver. I shipped off, I have it ship off tomorrow morning. Shipping off a head shaver for Marky Mark and a beard oil for winning the roundtable membership. So if you're in the roundtable membership, I do 3, I'm moving down to 2 giveaways a month. And so I give away free beard stuff from my company, BHT Grooming. I make fragrances, make it all. Have clothing and all that stuff over there, bhtgrooming.com. I'll drop it in the chat too. But I did a giveaway yesterday, 8,000 subscribers. We're on our way to 10K. So if you are not subscribed, help me get to 10K. Simple, best way to do that is just like this video, subscribe to it, and drop a comment below. That's all I need you to do. Drop a comment. If you're somebody cool that's a guy or a girl, it doesn't matter. If you're a guy specifically, this channel is perfect for you. And we have a good time here. We do. I'm going to drop in the chat my company, BHTgrooming.com. Bam. I'm going to pin that, but I'm also going to put in here like, comment, and sub. Even though this is a subscriber only, obviously you have to be a member to a subscriber to comment. I just put that in there anyways. So, it is what it is, right? Hit that like button. Let me see if I can get this on the Apple to come up with an emoji. Bam, right there. That's what I'm talking about. All right, like, comment, and sub. I'm also going to, I don't know, I'm going to put a bicep in there because I like it. Why not, right? All right, you like that? All right, so we got Clyde in the house. We got Kevin. We've got Shannon. Good to see you guys. Glory to God. Awesome to see y'all today on this awesome Sunday. Today we're going to be talking about scent making. I'm working right now on a scent. And I'm going to do it kind of like live as you guys are here. So if you're here, stick around. We're going to have a good time in the chat. I'm going to pin this. Maybe. No, that's pinned already. Good. Is that pinned? I don't know if it's pinned. I don't know. I think my website's pinned. I'm just going to pin that for now. All right, so make sure you're liking it. So I have this, all right? This is a scent that I'm working on. So I'm just going to kind of chill today, you know, kind of be laid back. Normally, as I said before, I normally have a microphone attached to my phone. It makes it a lot clearer, but my phone's on the charger because I just did another live stream with my other channel, which took up a lot of the battery. All right, but that's all right. It was worth it. Awesome people. Who's into beard care? Who's into fragrances? Let me know in the chat. Boom. All right, I think I got this thing figured out and fixed. So I'm working on a new scent today. And most of you guys that were on my channel, oh, I was going to say this. I got sidetracked. I'm sorry. That's what happens sometimes. I get really sidetracked sometimes because I'm all over the place sometimes. I was going to say I had this company reach out to me a while back with some glasses. They said, can you check out some sunglasses? I'm like, sure. And so they sent me some, my wife some, and she did a review on them and she loves them. I ended up getting a pair of these from them. I'm an aviator guy. I like aviator glasses. As long as they're polarized. I love polarized. Tagged up. Roger, good to see you. But I ended up getting these, and I lost them. I've had so many nice glasses over the years that I've lost. It's easy to lose sunglasses. If you've had sunglasses before and you've lost them, let me know in the chat if you're anything like me. But anyways, I was looking for my one of my combs for my beard, and most of the time where they end up is under the seat of the car because they fall out of my pocket. Guys, do you all ever had that problem ever? Let me know in the chat. But I had this problem of trying to find my mustache comb, and I couldn't find that daggone thing anywhere. So I'm looking under the van, and I found these glasses. Hadn't seen these glasses in like literally 3 months, and found them. I know they're probably a little goofy looking. I don't know, but they're kind of. When I bought them, or I didn't get them, buy them. They sent them, and I told them I couldn't find them, and they said, "Well, if you find them, do a review." And I said, "I will." These are from Firmu. I do have a code for them if you want to save money. Really good priced. These are made in China. They're not American made. They're not by any means like Maui Jims or anything, but I like them. I think they're cool. I don't know if they're as cool like designed as these ones. These ones I think cost me $50. Okay, might be a lot of money to some people. $50 to me for a good pair of sunglasses. It's not very much. All right. I mean, honestly, I'm one of those type of guys that just gonna tell you, you get what you pay for. You get what you pay for. You want a nice instrument, you're gonna get what you pay for. You want shoes, you might be able to find some really good price shoes. I've found some shoes that are like $35 before, $40 that are pretty good shoes. So Shannon, is there any cool features while watching it on VR? Yeah, he's watching it in VR next door to me in the next room. I can literally hear him on his game. I'm like, dude, can you please keep it down? I'm going live. Ryan, good to see you. Nick, what's happening? I was here, but it wasn't letting me comment. What's up, brother? Not much. So I'm making a scent today. I'm working on this scent. I've been working on scents and trying to stay busy. If you're in here because you want to check out some scents, you're in the right place. But let me just say this. Shaped up the beard. I did not do a flyaway cut, so I'm still going to do that on a live stream. But I do want to say this because I had the tools on my vanity, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to just take these downstairs to the studio. If you don't have one of these as a bearded guy, you need to get one. All right. These are simply like 12 or 15 bucks. Cheap. Find this on Amazon. I've got a storefront, by the way. Let me just say this. If you buy on Amazon, please start buying off of my link. It doesn't cost you a penny. Heck, you don't even have to buy beard products. If you buy anything on Amazon, if you use my link, it gives me a kickback. You know what that means? It means you don't pay any more, but Jeff Bezos, I don't think he still is. I think Elon Musk is the richest man alive now. But it takes a little bit from Jeff Bezos' pocket, and it gives it a little bit to me on this channel. And I know y'all would probably rather support a small guy like myself than Jeff Bezos. So go off the link that I have down underneath this in the description and save it. And whatever you buy, go through Amazon storefront, Chad, or BHT. All right. Again, if you follow my link below on Amazon, it gives me a kickback. And the more ship stuff I get, like if I hit like a rate, or a certain amount of stuff shipped, they give me like a flat rate. It's not a lot, but they give me something, and it helps me. It helps me as a content creator. But I love buying stuff from Amazon because everybody likes that prime shipping, but there's a lot of times I just buy straight from companies because I want to support that small batch company. So this right here is on my storefront, by the way. If you want to shape up your lines of your beard and you want it to be perfectly in line, these come with a barber pencil. Now, I bought extra barber pencils because obviously it's not going to last forever. Shape it up like this, draw the line here. Use a famous trimmer, which I left mine upstairs, but I use the Brio Beardscape. And I usually just trim with the zero blade or body blade above. And then I use my handy dandy straight edge blade razor. And love this thing. Love this thing. I use pre-shave oil, and then I use the shaving gel if I want to. Don't have to. I can use pre-shave oil. And then I follow up with this moisturizer that I am going to be releasing soon. It is a post-shave, after-shave moisturizer. I've been trying it on my head, testing it out, and I loved it. Last night I shaved my head, and it didn't give like a really big, like heavy coating on my head, but you can definitely tell it kind of like really sealed it in and kept it nice and fresh, no irritations, and just cleaned up last night. I'm post surgery right now. I had 2 feet that were surgically worked on last almost 2 Fridays ago, and so I'm slowly recovering. But man, it stinks. It stinks not having feet that you can actually do the normal things. So it feels good to really freshen up, and so I did that. And so those are some MVPs if you are a bearded guy and you want something that's going to really level up your look, making straight, fresh cheek lines. You don't have to. A lot of guys like to keep it natural, but it does. It definitely, people can definitely tell. All right, so that being said, what is your favorite scents? Let me know. If you're a girl coming in, we've got Leslie. Good to see you, Leslie, on here, aka GR, GRWG's 33. Good to see you. I have one. That thing works great, and you probably figured that out here on this channel because I've talked about it before. Leah, good to see you. Ronald, good to see you. Let's see here. Is that P? No. Yeah, that's the best scent ever. I have one. Okay. Let's see here. Logan. No giveaways today. No giveaways. I do giveaways a lot, but today I'm giveawayed a lot. I can't even say it. I am giveawayed out. I've been giving a lot of giveaways. Spent like a lot of time before church this morning getting my giveaways for this week, getting ready to ship out, and some of the orders. The last live yesterday was a giveaway. Yeah, that's why it pays to be a part of this channel, because I do giveaways a lot, but just not today. I don't want to sound old, but can someone show me how to buy from BHT links? Are you talking about on Amazon? If you go to the description below this video, it says Amazon storefront or something like that. If you click that, it automatically ties it to my channel, or like my storefront. And so it'll track like cookies every 30 days, I think. So if you go to it, within 30 days, everything after that, it will track back to my my storefront. And it does help. It really does. It does help a lot. Click on the 3 dots up in the right-hand corner. It'll be the description. Then just click on, dude, Shannon, dude, you're awesome, bro. Thank you. Or you can click down in the bottom hand corner. Okay. Shannon, you're awesome. Vanilla musk and coconut. What's going on, Wade, aka Freedom 7777? Good to see you, brother. So I've got a lot of sense. Daniel, I'm sorry I missed you, brother. Daniel Berry, good to see you. Happy Sunday to you. So this one, I'm going to tell you what I'm making right now in just a second, but I do want to talk about I want to talk about scents. Now, as you see behind me, I've got a lot of fragrances on that shelf. I'm a fragrance guy. I love fragrances. I love different fragrances. And so it says we got 3 watching. Do we really have 3 watching? I'm starting to not trust this thing. If we have 3 watching, let's test this out. Make sure you drop in the chat a W for win if you are in the chat. Let's see how many people are really truly in the chat and how bad YouTube is with knowing who is actually in the chat. So we got Ian Davies still in the chat. We got Nick Kimes still in the chat. We've got Wade still in the chat. Roger Depperman's in the house. Roger's still here. Good to see you, Roger. All right. Well, since we got 3, well, right there we have 4. So I'm sure we've got some people maybe sitting in the back. We've got Clyde still here. So we got 5. Who else do we got in the chat? Let me know. Let me know. I want to give you a shout out. Shout out tonight, Frank. Mark is a winner. He won both giveaways yesterday. He's the luckiest man alive at the moment, straight from Cali. I want you to know I have your packages ready to ship off tomorrow morning, buddy. So you should have it by the midweek, maybe Thursday or maybe Friday if it's in California. You know how that is. But man, what fast shipping, right? You literally just won it yesterday, and this morning, not even 24 hours later, it's packaged, ready to go. Because y'all know if I've got it in stock, it's going out. I told my wife today, I said, I got to get things done when they happen, because if I don't and I get busy, I don't want to ever be the guy that forgets stuff. And I'm usually not one to be forgetful when it comes to orders, because I've got an amazing system. But I pride myself in customer service and speed. And let me say this. I had a guy buy from me last night on my website, and I've got a deal where, like, in real time, when somebody buys something, it tells me immediately on my phone. So when that happens, what I've been trying to do, and I haven't always been this way, like since I started, but the whole point of business is getting better at what you do. You should always evolve with getting better. Can you get better in your customer service? Can you get better in your products? I'm not one to try to reinvent the wheel. I think if something works really, really good, stick with it, right? But I don't want to be pigeonholed in a corner either, where I'm not evolving and coming out with expanding my stuff. Obviously, that's why I'm coming out with one of these. It is a mustache wax. Okay, $12, by the way, on the website if you are wanting one. Coming out with a I don't want to really let the cat out of the bag, but I'm working on a natural deodorant. So if you are a natural deodorant guy or girl and you don't like that aluminum, which you shouldn't be using, I know I get it. We want to, because it stops the stink and stuff, but it stops you from. I don't know if you guys know this. You probably do, but did you know that when you use like aluminum made deodorants, which is pretty much anything you buy at the store, if it doesn't specifically say aluminum free, what happens is that perspirant inside of it, it blocks your pores under your armpits from sweating. And so it traps aluminum inside. And here's the deal. That aluminum is getting stuck in your lymph, what do you call it? Lymph nodes, I don't know the whole terminology, how to say it. Your lymph nodes, the system, right? That's where all your lymph nodes are right there through your arm. And so think about that. Trapping aluminum that causes cancer in the lymph nodes. My wife has breast cancer. She's had it since 2021. She's in remission. She doesn't have it right now, but she had it really bad, and we're cautious about that stuff. But I am making a aluminum-free deodorant that has probiotics in it. Okay, so it's going to be very good for you as far as with your health. It's going to be natural. And so working on that. on BHT Grooming, or at BHT Grooming Company. Also, what else am I working on? I don't know. Roger, what else am I working on? I don't. So much going on. Just kind of ride. I'm just riding along, right? Just going with it. Um, Expanding my alchemy skills, but I'm a big fragrance guy, and I like a lot of fragrances. I like niche. I like designers. I like cologne houses. Have you guys ever heard of cologne houses? Like cologne, not cologne, but cologne. CLONE. Cologne. Obviously, I am a cologne maker as well. I make fragrance that mimic and smell like expensive um, stuff. Um, I make sense in every um one available on my main line. Some people love Amber Trail. In fact, I had a guy today at church say, "Hey, do you got any business cards?" And I didn't have any at the time. I said, "I'll bring some Wednesday." He said, "I got a guy that says, 'Man, what are you wearing? It smells amazing.'" And his wife bought him some Amber Trail fragrance recently for Christmas, and that is a scent that literally lasts for hours and hours and hours. And if it's a nice ambery, tobacco, smooth, spicy scent. I mean, just very masculine and just relaxing scent. Everybody that I've known that has smelt it. I've got a guy in Oklahoma that buys bulk all the time from me of the Amber Trail. He won't buy anything else but the Amber Trail. That's just how he is. He wears the same denim every single day. He's a country guy, but he loves it. What's going on, Golden? Appreciate you stopping by. It's crack-a-lackin'. Um, but I love all kinds of scents. I love spicy stuff. I'm really like drawn to spicy, warm um, fragrances. I mean, like Oud for Greatness, just a nice oud. But on the other side, it just depends on the season. I mean, it just depends on, how I feel too. I mean, that's why it's so hard to be just pigeonholed into one signature scent. I love aquatics. And obviously, if you don't know, you probably do. And if you don't, you're going to know now. Aquatics are fantastic, but they don't last that long. And, they're better fit for like spring and summer as it gets warmer. The heat kind of warms that fragrance up on your skin and, it projects better. But when it's colder like it is now, if you were to wear an aquatic scent right now, it would be hard to get through the cold weather. It's just how it is. And so one of the things I love about Deepwater Spice, which is a scent I offer, it's got the aquatics, but it's got a little bit of incense in it. So it carries it through the cold weather, but it also shines in the spring and summer. Obviously into the fall as well, because it's not freezing temperatures at that point. But with that being said, I love Deepwater Spice. If you do like the old Acquadigio Profumo that they discontinued, God bless their heart. May it rest in peace. I'm telling you, one of the best aquatic scents I've ever smelt. I bet you it was one of the best flankers that Giorgio Armani ever released. And why they discontinued it is the same stupid reason probably why Gucci, I see Gucci there, but why Gucci original Pour Homme and Pour Homme 2 was discontinued. Why? I don't know. I mean, but that's why they make cologne houses. That's why Lattafa exists. Middle Eastern brands that clone and mimic these fragrances, and like you got Rayhan, and you have Armaf, and all these Middle Eastern ones that are doing great, amazing stuff. They're killing it. Like Creed Aventus and Green Irish Tweed from Creed, and Silver Mountain Water. All these expensive fragrances you can find at a discounter a lot cheaper through these cologne houses, if you will. And so these Middle Eastern designers. But anyways, I like to make my own scents. I love fragrances. It's just fun to do. Today, I'm making something that I've always enjoyed, and I'm a big pipe tobacco guy. I like pipe tobacco. I like tobacco. I don't smoke. I don't smoke cigars, cigarettes, anything like that. I don't chew. I don't run with girls who do. I like saying that, but um, appreciate that, you golden. Courteous among friends, hitting that thumbs up at the front door. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate that. You got anything? Smells like Gucci guilty. I don't right now, but if you want to make like a custom pre-order, I can make one for you. I can certainly make a Gucci guilty fragrance at a way cheaper cost than what you buy at a store. I do that for friends. In fact, I just made one for my friend Roger, a dupe that smells like BR 540. So BR 540 is about $300, $400, $500, $600, depending on if you get the elixir, extrait, all that stuff. But my fragrances are going to be parfum or extrait dark parfums, which are going to be a way high concentration, about 40% fragrance oil. So it will definitely be way more like punchy and will last longer. And so most of the stuff you're going to buy, 60, 70 bucks, sometimes 100, it's going to be your, Eau de toilettes, joke around, call it toilet water. But you have the Eau de parfums, Eau de toilettes, and you have extrait de parfums, which is going to be the highest concentration. And that's and then you have, your solid colognes that, I don't know. I've never had a whole lot of success when it comes to like solid colognes. I know that it's a big thing to some people, but I've never really, I've seen a lot of like beard companies put out solid colognes, and I've never, as a reviewer for years of beard product stuff, never really had a lot of success when it comes to longevity and projection with, wax-based type of solid colognes. And I've had like really expensive companies like let me think of Fulton and Rourke. They're known for their solid fragrances. I've got their extrait de parfums. In fact, I got a lot of them sitting right there above me. You can probably see. I don't know if you can see that, but those right there, they're about $205 a piece. So they're very expensive. So if you want a custom fragrance, you can certainly email me, info@bhtgrooming.com, and I can see what I can do. If I can't do it, then I can't do it, but I could certainly try. But the one I'm making today is a blueberry pipe tobacco. I love blueberry pipe tobacco. I think it smells amazing. And so I'm working on this. So I've got a little bit of tobacco in here, a little blueberry. Working on some like pipe smoke a little bit here, and just trying to honestly tailor this in and dial this in. I know I'm probably doing this a little bit different than most people, but I have everything written down here of how many drops I've done and how many mLs I've done. And, it's a little bit different. It's a process, but I'm working on this right here, and I've got an idea of what I'm doing here. Trust me, a little different than most people, but I really don't care. I do things the way I do it that works for me. Somebody might come in and say, well, that's not how you do alchemy when it comes to perfumes. You need to be doing drops and logging every one of them. But I do that sometimes. But today, for the sake of this video, I'm not going to sit down and write everything out. So you knew I was going to do what? You knew I was going to do what, brother? And I wish I had a stir stick or something, but I normally do, but I don't have one on me right now, so I'm not going to worry about it. But since I'm not really making this for anybody specific, you knew I was going to make a pipe. Oh, yeah. How did you know I was going to make a blueberry pipe tobacco? Almost feel like you've been reading my mind. You've been reading my mind, buddy, haven't you? No, you know what it is? What it is me and Roger has a great relationship. We talk a lot. I like to talk to my friends. I like to be very open and honest, and I think we were made for community. We were made to talk, and I think that some of the best stuff you can ever do is talk to people, especially when you do business with them. Okay, I'm really starting to like this. So it's got a nice touch of blueberry in it. It's got some pipe in it. It's got some tobacco in it. And as much as I love a couple of people's pipe tobacco, I mean, blueberry pipe is, I think, one of my favorites from a company, but a certain company that I know. But I will say this. Um, I really like this. I do. I have like a cherry pipe tobacco, which you see a lot of people do. But I'm thinking about making like a raspberry pipe tobacco. I know that sounds weird, but I have a friend that said, you know what's really good, surprisingly, is a raspberry pipe tobacco. He goes, I smoke it and I'll bring it and I'll show you what it smells like. And I'm like, yes, bring it. I want to smell it, because, I have a pretty good nose. I do. Um, so last night I made a tobacco vanilla scent for myself. I put it in oil, mixed it, just straight tobacco. I mean, like fresh tobacco leaves with some fresh vanilla in there, and have it in beer today. I asked my son, I said, what do you think about this? What do you think? And he goes, man, it smells like chocolate. And I go, really? Of course, my wife, oh, I don't like that. There's a lot of women that don't like tobacco scents. I mean, it's a masculine scent. It's either like, you've got those ones that your wives, your girlfriends are going to love. A lot of times it's like a nice fragrance scent. Um, and I love wearing those. I love making my wife happy and I get compliments, but I'm just going to tell you, there's sometimes where I want to wear something not for somebody else, but I want to wear it for myself. Have you ever uh, like been like, you know what? I know my wife doesn't like this. I know other people don't like it, but for some weird reason, I am drawn to this fragrance. I am drawn to this scent. And I'm like that with a lot of stuff. I've got some fragrances like I have a fragrance actually that has a tar note in it. Have you guys ever heard of Terry Mugler's Angelman? Amen. I mean, you can see some of them probably right here. I've got the Pure Shot, which they changed it years later. I got that one. It's probably not even good anymore. It still smells good. But this one I had gotten like 2010, 16 years ago. I can't believe I still have it, but it's almost like a collector's. He's dead now, and they don't even make them anymore. This one right here is Pure Tonka. This is Pure Shot, and they had a Pure Havana, which is like a Cuban tobacco, pure malt, like a malt liquor that was like had been sitting in a barrel, whiskey for a long time, and it just smells amazing. I got compliments all the time. But when I wear the Angelman, the Amen original, it has like a tar note in it, patchouli. My wife's like, I don't like it. But for some reason, I didn't like it in the beginning, but it grew on me. I really ended up loving it. What's going on, Brian? Good to see you, brother, aka Desert Retiree. Appreciate you, buddy. In here today making something different. I'm working on a blueberry pipe tobacco. And so far, this one's smelling pretty dang good. It's a little bit different than all the pipe tobaccos that I've smelt before. There are some pipe tobaccos out there that are good. I did a collab with a company not too long ago, but there's what I'm doing specifically today is making a blueberry pipe tobacco. So if you like blueberry pipe tobacco, you like that smoke, you like the pipe tobacco type of scent vibes, you like blueberry in it, obviously maybe you're not smoking it, this may be for you guys. I'm going to be dropping like 2 or 3 cents a month. Did I say that? Oh my gosh, I did. I'm killing myself. I'm going to be so busy this year. I'm by myself doing it all. And I'm telling you, but you know what? It's going to be rewarding. Everybody's going to end up loving the stuff. I know they are. Some people may not like it. And honestly, I do care. But you got to know that when you're dealing with scents, as a reviewer, you're dealing with scents. You got to realize that scents are subjective. You might love a scent. Somebody else absolutely hates it. And you're like, I get that. Everybody thinks different. Their olfactory's different. But I like this stuff, okay? This scent may not last all day long. It may not, but it might give you a nice aroma when you put it in. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I love scents that last a long time, but there's times where I love a scent that smells so amazing. Where when I first put it in, it's that feeling when you first put it in, almost like when you get in the shower and you use a scent like this one, Woody Woodpecker, in a wash and conditioner. It doesn't last that long. It just goes in your beard and you clean it and it's out. But it's the experience of the smell in your beard while you're doing it. Conditioner, obviously, this one's Rogers. Roger, you like the new label, buddy? Signature for you, Raj. This is the original stuff that he enjoys and loves and buys it. And then the originals or the new conditioner labels look like this conditioner. But anyways, this is not about wash conditioner. This is about scents. Let's see here. Can you do a version of Obsession in beard oil and butter? I probably could. Yeah. I mean, it would be like a custom order. But dude, I can do. Are you kidding me? You're talking to somebody that you cannot tell me I can't do something. My mind is, dude. I've learned long enough, a long time ago, that you never tell yourself you can't do something, because then you won't never do it. I mean, your brain eavesdrops on your thoughts and then shut yourself down. I can do anything. Philippians 4:13, right? What exactly is the name of the green beard shaping tool? Because I can't find it on Zen. Okay, so what you want to do is search the brink. The brink. The clean edge is what it's called, and it's made by the brink. Hopefully that helps. So anyways, this scent today I'm working on is blueberry pipe tobacco. I'm really liking it. It's this one right here is not your cologne, okay? It's not a cologne, all right? So, I mean, if you're a cologne guy, I've got several colognes out there. Oh my gosh, guess what was in my back pocket? I did have it the whole time. My Brio Beardscape version 2. All right, see, that's the blade I use right there, 0. Best beard trimmer on the planet. I'm giving one away at my 10,000 subscriber mark, so make sure you guys help me get to 10K. Share this and share this and share this with everybody you know out there that has a shaved head, that has beards, that's into men's grooming stuff, or maybe they don't even know they are. Chad, between scent trials, how do you reset the sniffer so the nose aren't hallucinating memories from the last fragrance? The best thing is coffee beans. I mean, that's what we've always done. That's the best thing I can, or just walk away from the fragrance for a little while and come back. Or I can go hang out with my son for a couple of minutes and I'm just kidding. He's 11-year-old. You know how 11-year-old kids are. You know, I was on a live stream earlier and he farted and I'm like, dude, seriously? Come on, man. So, but that's, you know, just kind of walking away from the scent, honestly. You can, I mean, if you can't, you know, get something that's going to be kind of like pungent, like coffee beans, complete different raw scent. But yeah, that's what I would do. So on this one, I can definitely smell the tobacco leaves, but I can smell that fruitiness in there from the blueberry. And I did add just a little bit of, just a touch of like pipe tobacco here. Maybe a couple more drops. Get it to about let's see here, half a mil here. Maybe about 5 mils. I'll write this down. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. Okay. I'm really enjoying this a lot. Okay, so let's see here. We're at 20 mLs. I'm going to add just a little bit more into this. Custom making this myself. The alchemy. You guys like watching the alchemy happen here? I don't do this a lot in front of people. I do it behind the scenes, but you know, turns out I think people like this stuff watching. This could be your scent one of these days that you end up getting and saying, you know what, I watched Chad make this for the first time. Well, this isn't the first time. This is just, you know, I was working on it, coming back to it, and I thought I'd just add it on the stream. Got to get the pipe smoke going on here. Look at that, guys. Grow, brother. You will be successful. Appreciate that, Wade. All right. Farts always helps. Chad, but okay. It's funny. All right, guys, you tell me, what does it smell like? What does it smell like? Man, guys, I love this stuff. Here's the deal. If you want a custom order of like a very limited scent here to try out, let me know. I'll make like a small batch of like, I don't know. This might get me, I don't know. Let's see here, we got 25 mils in here. So I can tell you how much this I can really. All right, so okay. So if I was to, well, it's not right. Let's see here. I'm trying to see here. This is got 20, 30. Okay, I typed the wrong thing in. Hold on a minute. Give me a second. Handy dandy calculator, right? Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, I'm always testing this out. So I'm going to probably sell 7 of these as a limited deal. 7 of them. That's it on this round. And if this turns into a great thing and everybody loves it, I'll turn it into like more of a limited release. But this would probably be a limited, beyond limited release of 7 oils. It's kind of like what I did with the whole woody oud pecker. Now the woody oud pecker does not smell like woody oud pecker. I mean, this has no oud in it. This isn't as bright and clean as the oud. But if you're into like the rugged, masculine, almost like punch you in the face. I don't want to say punch in the face, just masculine, gritty scent. I think you're gonna love this. If you're a tobacco guy, I think you'll love this. But anyways, he needs to get some smelling salts. I agree. Making distance. Is there an actual olfactory reset trick, or does the nose only respect time space? Probably so. It's probably. You know, I don't know. I guess I've never. Coffee beans is the closest I've ever come to resetting the olfactory. So, very masculine scent. This scent, I will. I'll sell that. I'm gonna probably sell 7 bottles of these, a limited batch of 7 of these. If anybody wants them, the first 7 gets it. Once they're gone, they're gone. But I do have it written down. If it turns into one of those things that everybody enjoys, I'll make more of it, like a bigger batch. But I'm not going to keep making big batches of this. This stuff, I'm going to be trying different things out, different tobacco scents coming out, different oud scents coming out, different types of scents. You know, a lot of people like aquatics. In fact, yesterday I was working on a grapefruit citrus, you know, and so I was trying to figure out, how can I add tobacco? My gosh, I'm such a tobacco guy. I'm telling you, tobacco, oud tobacco, tobacco, vanilla tobacco, blueberry pipe tobacco, cherry pipe tobacco. I know A lot of people's done cherry tobacco, pipe tobacco, and a lot of people aren't even fans of cherry. Not that it's bad. I'm not against it, but it just depends. If you have too much cherry, it could be too much. Mm. So what I'll do, I will make a custom link to, in fact, what I'll do is I'll put this on the website as a small limited batch. When I make the labels on this, I'll have the batch numbers on there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I hate saying that. Why do I got to go to 7? Because every time I count up, I got to say 6, 7. But anyways, it'll be kind of like, the Lux stuff, bottle number, whatever, batch number, whatever. And we'll start making some small batch stuff and getting it out. And, whoever has it, and whoever doesn't, doesn't. And I'll just keep on creating and keep on waiting for the next home run, like the woody woodpecker. I am trying to think of ways to kind of put a spin on the woody woodpecker. Maybe add some different things, take away some things to like make it a little bit different. Nothing. I love the woody woodpecker how it is. But sometimes, it's fun. It's fun spicing it up and changing things, doesn't it? So that is it today on the scent making. You have Super Nong there. Scuppernong. Not sure what that means. Wade. I'm no fan of tobacco. If you ever make something citrus, mint, lemon, or lime, ice found my next year review. So I'm gonna tell you, dude, I think Golden, you would fall in love with my Frosty. I'm serious. I really do. Kind of grape. Like grape what? You would want me to make a scent that has grape in there? Or maybe okay. You have Suppernog. Mm-hmm. Scuppernong. Scuppernong. Okay, like a green grape, almost like. It's a large variety of muscadine. Am I saying that right? Species of grape native to the southern United States. It is usually greenish or bronze color and is similar in appearance and texture to white grape, but rounder and larger. So, is a delicious white wine made from. So, do you think that it would be advantageous to make a grape type of beard oil? Like, what are you thinking? Just like a grape oud type, or just straight up grape, or what are you thinking? What's your thoughts on that? I feel like I'm talking to my roundtable membership right now. That's what we do all the time. We just this kind of communication, sitting back, talking, shooting things off each other, coming up with different ideas. If you're not a roundtable member, you can always become one by scrolling down on the membership. I do 2 giveaways a month. I was doing 3, and I do exclusive discounts as well. Very cool project with tobacco blend. Cool. What pairs with grape? That's a good question. And this is one of the things that I love with experimenting with scents, because it's always fun. Find out here what pairs with fruits, like grapes. Bunch of sweet and juicy to green and tart notes. florals sometimes, white florals like orange blossom and jasmine, oriental notes like vanilla, musk, and tobacco. Obviously, y'all don't like tobacco. Some of you guys do. Um, Other fruits, grapes blend seamlessly with variety of other fruit notes, enhancing the overall juiciness and freshness of a scent like apple, peach, blackcurrant. Hey, grape and blackcurrant might be a good one. Grape and jasmine. Um, Grape and lemon. Citrus and grape. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Very cool project with tobacco blend. Yeah, it would be cool to add some grape with tobacco. That's a good idea. I know some people don't like tobacco, but I do. Um, that would be cool. A tobacco grape scent. Man, that'd be fire. Citrus grape vanilla. That's a good one too. I've got citrus. I can add some grapes, essential oils, and definitely appreciate the guys. I appreciate that. Those suggestions for sure. Um, yeah, so my goal is to release every month, like 2 to 3 cents a month. I've got several scents that I can release at any time. I do have a really nice mahogany teak wood. I have not released yet, but I've had it, tried it out. I've got a Tom Ford Gray Vetiver type of scent driven. It reminds me of Tom Ford Gray Vetiver, which is a very expensive niche. Well, I wouldn't say niche. I mean niche pricing. Tom Ford is designer, but um, it smells incredible. If you like vetiver, people call it vetiver. I call it vetiver, but it's real earthy and just a nice, bright, clean scent. I love gray vetiver. When I was a supervisor years ago at a big aircraft company, I used to rock and wear gray vetiver, and it just brings back, you know. Nostalgic moments for me when I smell it. I'm looking for new oil I'll use for a year. I've already finished Angler's Code from Copper Johns for a year. Truly and True North Beard Coat butter for you. Hey, dude, listen, Yo Golden, if I can get you sold into buying from my company in 2026, I'll hook you up and make you a devout lover of BHT Grooming. If you don't believe me, you can talk to Roger. Um, Roger and I's become very close friends. I know it's weird. He started coming to BHT Grooming in December. Discovered my brand from Woody, like the Woody Woodpecker release, and he's fallen in love with my company. He's bought practically. He's probably one of my biggest customers, really, but wants to buy from me all the time, and so we have a robust communication. But he's bought from a lot of companies over the years, and he said the rest of his life he's going to buy from me, and not just because of the products that are good, but just the relationship. I think that if we can find a really good company that offers great products and can help make things that we desire and have a good relationship with that person, and we know the customer service is good, we can trust the person behind the brand, the stuff gets to us in a fast way. Um, they're evolving, getting better. You can buy pretty much anything that you buy normally from this company, and you can talk to the person, and you want a custom scent, you talk to them, you got the company's owner's ear, and it's fantastic products, and it makes your beard feel amazing. Then who else would you ever want to buy from? I mean, I know that we are always wanting to switch. I get. Some people like to switch off different carrier blends. I get that. I mean, it would be kind of boring. I say this all the time. It would be boring to have only one fragrance designer company because there's so many people that come out with different scents, and Armani's not going to have the same scent as Creed, and it is what it is. But what's the deal? What?
I'm just coming here.
Oh, okay. So, but I would be happy to win your business and your trust, Golden. And so, I mean, we've got Brian here too. Brian was one of the first. I don't know if Brian Desert Retire is still in here or not, but he was one of my first customers when I launched in June. I believe, if I'm correct, Brian, if you're still here, you bought from me off of Etsy. I don't do a whole lot of. I've got Etsy stuff, but I don't do as good on Etsy as I do on my website. And some people do great on Etsy because they don't have a platform like this, but I do better on my website because I show my face and I come on here, right? But Brian, he bought from me a couple of butters, I think, in oil when he started, and came back, got the Frosty, Woody Woodpecker, I believe, and he's like, dude, like your Frosty is the best scent I've had in 2025 all year round. And he's bought. I mean, he's come back and supported my company, and I hope that not only is he supporting my company, but I'm hoping that he's enjoying and getting value for in return. You know, I don't want to just be that guy that, you know, takes people's money and gives them crappy products. I want to put out amazing products. Amazing products. I'll buy a blueberry tobacco Friday. Please save one for me. I'm a lifetime customer. Absolutely, Nick. You know I will. I'll put one on the side. Chad has great products. You won't go wrong buying from him. I have not got one thing that I don't like from him. Yep, it was on Etsy. 100 million. What is that? 100 million or 100,000? 1,000,000%. For me, citrus vanilla is my favorite. We'll talk soon as I finish up True North Beard Co. I'll get my next oil from you, and butter. Still you in there. Still. So, yeah, and I can work on a citrus and vanilla for you. Heck, dude, I can send you some samples until we get that scent dialed in. I mean, that's just, I don't know how many other companies are going to be able to do something like that for you. I mean, they might, but you know, I'm down for the ride, man. I'm just down to make my customers happy with what they got. Because when they go to bed at night, I want them to be like, you know what? I feel good. My beard looks amazing. It feels good. I've got somebody that can talk to, that listens to me, and what else can you get? What else can you get, right? Rock conviction at church today. Handed out your cars to my dude. You are awesome. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate that, brother. I really do. I appreciate your service. I appreciate your business. I appreciate just you guys in general. Roger, Nick. You know, I'm a small guy, dude. Guys, I don't have a big, big company here. Don't have a big warehouse. I wish I did. It would make things easier, but I don't. But you got to start somewhere. But I do have this. I'll tell you what I have. I have great quality. I have a mindset. I have passion. I have a drive. I have two hands. I have two handicapped feet for now. Not too much longer. But it has not slowed me down. And I have a lot of like goals and innovation that I'm working on. And I will certainly send you extra cards, Nick, when I ship that off to you this Friday or this next weekend. You should have that fragrance shipped it off yesterday in the mail by this next week, and you should have those oils hopefully tomorrow. But yeah, BHT Grooming is growing. It's growing organically. I'm not paying. Do I win? I'm just gonna say this: if I had the money, I probably would ask Dancy Bearded to review my stuff. I mean, I know he's a busy guy. That is his thing. That's how he makes a living. I get it. I'm not against that at all. Don't say anything against it at all. But if I had the money, I would probably say, hey, Dan, I would like for you to review my stuff, because if he reviewed my stuff, it would get out to thousands of people. But I'm just not there yet. And so right now I'm just kind of just trusting God and growing organically, getting my stuff out to people, new people every day, repetitive customers coming back. And I think in time, it's going to keep growing. It will. If we can find my perfect scent, then it's game over, brother. Your oil until I croak. Hey, and you know what? I'm going to tell you right now, you told the wrong person that, because I will. I'll find it. If there's a will, there's a way. There's a saying, and I believe it, and I'll find it. I will find a scent. I will nail it down. And who knows? Maybe I'll name it something after you. the golden elixir, or I don't know, something to do with citrus and vanilla. All I love you using Chat GPT for their ideas to spark minds. The mindset of good scent names and something different. I did conviction because I had a company I collabed with years ago, and we had a scent together that we worked on. I sold it, but they were the ones that actually manufactured it. I came up with the scent, and they manufactured it. But I parted ways with that company, and I wanted to make my own conviction. And I think it's great. I've got people buying conviction all the time, but it's a nice it's a citrusy, kind of fresh, aromatic, and kind of warm scent. Very nice cologne vibes. Two or more are gathered, right? That's right. Dude, breaking out the Bible. Two or more are gathered in my name. That's right. So, yeah. So, we've got 18 likes. We've got 8 people in here. And I think we probably have more than 8 people in here. If you are in here in the chat present, you can hear my voice. Just I don't want to tell you to put BHT, but just put like a W for win. I'm just curious. I always say this because I think that this whole thing on YouTube is a lie. It's a lie. It's an absolute lie. They say you got like 8 people. I honestly believe there's more than 8 people in here. But I do have, and I say this, when I say this, Ryan shows up. But here, I'm going to show you what my balms look like now. Some of you guys may have bought my balms, but this is the Woody Woodpecker balm that's going out tomorrow morning. Well, I don't think it's going out tomorrow morning, actually. It's going to be going out with a big order in a couple days. This is the Woody Woodpecker Beard Balm. Love the labels, by the way. All right, that is for Ryan. Watch Ryan show up. This is the beard butter, and see how much bigger the containers are now of the butters. Boom, right there. Just amazing stuff here. If you like oud, a nice clean oud cedar, guaiac wood scent here, and obviously we got the conviction right here. Good stuff. Good to see you, Marky. All right. Well, that's going to conclude my video for today, guys. But again, I wanted to say hi, show my face, do a cool science project today with you guys. You guys ever had a scent that you smell and you just keep smelling? Hey, Isaac, come here.
Yeah.
I'll get his opinion on it. Come here, dude. This kid is an 11-year-old boy. So, can I get your opinion on this scent? Almost scared to ask him. This is not your cologne scent, all right? It's not going to smell like your Creative Ventus, what you smell like right now, all right? But this one's going to be, think about this, tobacco, pipe tobacco, and blueberry. So imagine someone's got blueberry pipe and they're about to put it in their pipe and smoke it. All right, we're going to see what he thinks.
Smells pretty good.
Dude, don't be honest.
Smells like a...
Were you going to say fart? Somebody said, what do you do when you smoke fragrance and you walk away and you're trying to come back and smell another fragrance where it's not stuck in your head? I go, well, you get some coffee beans, or you can go like in my son's room and, he farts and,
No, that's you.
And I said he farted on a live stream earlier,
Sam.
right? So what do you think, dude? Be like, tell the audience what you think. Thanks, Thanks, Wade.
I don't know if I would like... It's kind of tastes like... It smells like candy. Like it would be like a type of medicine, I mean. It smells like it would be...
Like medicinal?
Something like a type of medicine that you would take.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So you're thinking maybe like a cough medicine or something?
Yeah.
Maybe it's the blueberry in there you're thinking? Like if you have a cherry cough medicine?
Mm-hmm. It just smells like cough medicine.
Cough medicine. Okay. Well, you know what that means? Guess I need to add a little bit more smoke into it. I like it, but you know that's coming from an 11-year-old boy, and he does know his sense. So I will make sure that this stuff is fire before it goes out. Right? Does anybody have any questions for me before I get off of here? Any questions before I get off of here? By the way, I am completely done with Woody Woodpecker. I've completely officially um, ran completely out of the first batch that I made. Thank you all for buying Woody Woodpecker. It's been an honor, and it's been a nice run. It really has. My gosh, I wish that there was a way to. I bet you there is. Let me see here. Let me. Can you shut that heater off, son? It's kind of hot. I'm gonna see something if I can do something. I don't know. This is kind of new to me still. The whole system since June of last year. Woody Woodpecker. Oh, that's t-shirts. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna click on that, see if it'll let me do something here. Okay. So on the Woody Woodpecker, I sold 60 oils since December. 60 oils since December. Several beard butters I custom made. So that oil batch is done. But it's okay. I've been talked into making another batch. Now, I told everybody I wasn't going to. It was very limited. And it was very limited. I didn't lie. In fact, if you did get your Woody Woodpecker, congratulations, because it was very exclusive. You will not have another one like it. And by saying that, what I mean by this is this. If you purchased the Woody Woodpecker since the beginning of December when I released it, the pre-buy, with all the stickers, I had every every label numbered exclusively for the small batch. And so I am making more, but the label will be a little bit different. It will not have it'll still have a batch code for January 2025 January 2026 instead of December 2025. That is on the original labels with your unique number. But in 2026, the new labels, they'll kind of have the same look. It'll be a little bit different. Hopefully it'll look nicer, but they will not have a batch number on there. Okay, so I told you guys you were buying something exclusive, something that you'll be able to look back on and say, I'm glad I got a part of that and was able to do it. And that is true. That is exactly true. That is what you have. And but going forward, the Woody Woodpecker label will look a little bit different. It'll still look really, really nice. All right, it's gonna have the wood look to it, the Woody Woodpecker on there. But again, I just want to give you guys a heads up on that. I am moving to different labels. The labels I had before, I actually had to cut them myself. And I'm just going to tell you guys, cutting labels is not easy. It's very time consuming. It took up way too much of my time to do. And to be able to continue to put out amazing products and innovate and just keep up with the growing pains of the business. I can't keep doing the way I've done it before. And so what I'm going to do is, well, what I'm doing now is I'm buying labels myself and printing them off together. Or I mean, not together, but I'm doing something right now. I'm doing graphic art and I just tied everything together. So I'm talking about what I'm saying. I've actually bought pre labels to print out myself, so they're already cut, and so it makes it easy. It's a lot easier. Some of the stuff I've done before that you've gotten, you may have seen that they're like cut, with a guillotine. When you start out doing stuff, you start out doing the best you can with what you have, and then as you grow, you get better at what you do. And so the labels will be better. They will. And hopefully you've noticed that the labels that I have, that I've released, have been definitely an upgrade from where I was. And so I'm excited about that. All about bettering what we have, the offering, and all that good stuff. So stay tuned. I will be Ahmed, good to see you. Definitely will be putting out the new label to show you guys soon. In fact, what I might end up doing by the end of the day, I am making some more woody woodpeckers to go out tomorrow. And so I think I might take a picture of the new label on the bottle and put it on the website and put it on YouTube as well on my community page so you see it. Just so you guys know, I'm excited about. If you've not tried the woody woodpecker, y'all are missing out. You really are. I think it is a fantastic product, fantastic scent. If you are into oud, it's not your normal average oud. Just tell you, it is fantastic. I had a friend that told me if you make a beard oil, or sorry, a T-shirt in that woody woodpecker, I will buy it, and he did. And I got a friend, Roger, that's bought one, and a few other people that's bought one. So we're gonna have a very limited edition T-shirt, guys. Not everybody's gonna have it, so it's gonna be something that I probably never will make another one. So it's gonna be a one in a lifetime deal. Not to scare you into FOMO, but it is what it is. Actually, I don't understand English. This is a translator, but you are right. Awesome. Cool. Well, there ain't nothing wrong with that. You can certainly be here. I know it's kind of weird when the translation happens and it's like I'm talking, but I'm talking in a different voice and a different language. But I've always thought that was kind of neat how they do that here on YouTube. So, with that being said, guys, does anybody have anything for me before I let you go? Again, I appreciate you guys stopping by, BHT. I hope you guys continue to support this company. And, if you guys need anything, you guys can always get a hold of me. If you don't have my phone number, you can always, I know Nick, you can always go on my website in the bottom right of the homepage, or any page probably. It also have a little message icon. If you click that, you can send me a message. And I usually, you can ask Nick at 2 o'clock in the morning. I usually text you right back. And I just happened to be up that night and I seen it. And so, but I'm here to listen, here to take any thoughts, advice that you have. And we're just going to continue to do what we do, right? We're going to keep on rolling with it and enjoying the ride. I'm in the Middle East. Can I buy some hats? Don't get mad, Prank. I understand what you're saying, limited hats. So I don't sell hats. Not yet. But I do sell T-shirts. I do sell beard oils for your beards and your head. If you shave your head, this is the right place for you. Okay? So, but I bet you I can figure out how to ship Middle East. I'm going to figure that out. All right? I don't know yet, but I will find out. All right, guys. So with that being said, I'm gonna let you all go, and I will catch you on the next one, probably tomorrow. All right. Look sharp, lead strong. God bless you guys.